610 AZAM. With Ty Brennan and Anita Roman.
So you make them, chances are you break them if you haven't already. New Year's resolutions. What's realistic? What's not? What will actually make a difference in your life after the break? So we are just a couple of days into the new year. Most of you have probably started your New Year resolution.
Yeah, but according to a new study, January 12th is when most people report failing their resolutions. That's not very long at all, is it?
But I think I've already failed. So how can you keep the momentum going? Dr. Sharon Thompson joining us with just a little bit more. You've got some great information. It's not easy to keep that promise to yourself.
You know what? And so my first change that I want people to adopt in the new year is just be honest with yourself. Just start with that. Okay. Just be real clear on what you're willing to do and what you can do. Because lots of times we say, I should exercise more. Yeah. I should eat better. Knowing well, we have no intention.
Yes.
Right? And that's why by January 12th, people are like, forget it, I give up.
Not going to do it.
So I always say, start out with honesty. Just realistically look at your life and say, what am I willing to do? And make those changes.
How do you change what you're willing to do? How can you get to that point where you know you don't like to exercise, but you know you have to? How do you get yourself to say, okay, this is where I'm going to start making that change?
That's a great question, and I like the way you're thinking. So one of the things you want to do is change your environment. So change the people you're hanging out with. You know, you want to hang out with folks who are exercising, right? If you hate it, get friends who do, because they will call you.
And they keep you accountable, right?
Yes.
They will. When you want to sleep in, they're going to get you out of bed and say, we were going to the gym today. So that's one great way. The other way is self-talk. So I've started, because I'm one of the people who doesn't like exercise, and so I started saying, I'm the kind of person who works out 4 days a week, you know? So you want to change your self-talk to get yourself in the mood.
There you go. I like
Convince
that.
yourself that you can do it.
Yourself
Okay.
you want to
I do like
it.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, one of the other ones that I really liked here is be kinder to yourself. Talk about that. What does that mean, to be kinder?
Definitely. So in the new year, again, we set these resolutions, and then we start beating ourselves up about, I failed, I didn't do it, I couldn't do it. And so just be kind. Start with yourself. Say kind words to yourself. I am capable. I can do this. I do a great job. So whenever you find yourself having a negative thought about something, try to think, can I transform that into a positive thought?
Okay, you have a couple of things that we've had on the screen, like eat more vegetables, but this is one I really want to get to because we have a little less than a minute. Live in the present moment. I am always living in the past. Why didn't I? I should have.
Exactly.
Dwelling on what didn't happen. How do I get past that?
And you know what? You have no ability to go back and change it. I wish someone would invent that machine, but we don't have it. And so what you want to do again is when you notice yourself focusing on the past, think about what's happening right now in this moment. So instead of me thinking about the coffee I didn't get this morning because I was late when I woke up, I'm thinking about here we are having a wonderful conversation. It's pleasant. I'm not cold. I'm not in fear. This is a good moment. I'm going to be right here, right now.
I like that. That's what we all need to take into 2020
but it's difficult. It's so difficult to change that mindset.
Practice. You know, everything takes practice. A great musician doesn't get there by picking up an instrument once and putting it down. So you got to constantly repeat. Every day is a new opportunity to practice.
We're out of time, unfortunately, but how do people get a hold of you?
I'm at Central Phoenix OBGYN. We're just downtown Phoenix. You can find us online, on Instagram, on Twitter.
Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, great
stuff.
information.
We'll be right back.